Hello and welcome to a slightly different video. I just want to talk about some updates about YouTube. Just for anyone who's not concerned, because I don't really understand what's going on, but if anyone's wondering about my content personally, though, out of the 26 people I subscribed, I'm betting one person. Which I don't care, I just want to make out a point. So for those who don't know, YouTube is doing this thing where they're importing a change where you now have to decide, as content creators, have to decide if our videos are made for kids or not. Now, I'm a bit torn, because they do state, somewhere, in the email that they sent out to us content creators, that it's about, let's say we have to choose, but there, I can't see it in here. We'll go to this link and it should say so much text. I mean, I only just read the terms and conditions without getting too bored. But basically, what they're classing as a child is someone who's 13 years and under. Now, the two games I'm currently focused on, which are Minecraft and Stardew Valley, don't really have age guidelines, you could say, in the sense of that I know tons of people younger than 13 are playing them, because tons of people younger than 13 are playing Fortnite. So they're probably seen as child-friendly games. The issue is, my content isn't always. I will always keep polite. I try to avoid swearing due to the fact that I don't particularly like swearing over the toply, because some people don't like listening to it, and I don't want to exclude them from my audience because I get a bit annoyed. Though I believe one of my videos I do nearly swear. But at the same time, my videos aren't educational. They're reviews most of the time, apart from Minecraft. And I say children aren't really the audience, but I haven't made videos that they can't watch if that's what they want to do. This is where my issue sort of lies. Because, as I said, my content is pretty child friendly. The fact that sometimes I'll go off on innuendos or whatever means nothing. So the language I use is definitely child friendly. I mean, I sometimes sing. Does Pink Floyd count? Definitely not, because I'm doing reviews, and yeah, it's just, yeah, here it is. How old is the kid? Is under the age of 13. So it's it's a bit difficult for someone like me, but at the same time it's pretty easy. My videos are a general audience videos, so anyone can read it. From what I understand, the reason they're enacting this is because the who is it? The FDA or something like that, I don't know. The FCC, that's it, have got, and the copper organisation want to stop having as much advertising directed at kids, due to, well, it's just due to it's quite intrusive, and at kids younger, they don't need to be seeing some of the adverts that we're seeing. Like, I mean, I get Durex adverts and stuff like that, a scary movie advert a lot. I don't like either of those two things. But I'm not, I say, I'm an adult now. I've learnt to deal with it. I'm not a child, I'm not going to cry if I see them. Whereas children should not be subjected to that type of stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's some under 13-year-olds who like horror films and Durex, but it's not the point. They need to protect all of them in that sort of section. So from what I understand, what they're doing is those people who are directed at kids, either the advertising's going to be a lot more strict, so it'll be only advertising things that kids will want, probably like children's toys and young cartoons. But the problem with that, I'm the best person to describe stuff. I should have written notes. But I say the problem is at the moment they can't do that because we don't have that option. So it's kind of great that they're saying is your content child friendly? I'm a bit annoyed that it's just, are you child friendly? Are you not? I kind of wish there's a third option that just says you are a general audience, you don't really go too far, an either option. But what they are saying is for people like that, you will have to go and, if I can zoom in a bit, check out. You have to do it. So what they're basically saying, if you're not for made for children, or you are, you can just do a channel level set. You can go and just say this is what's happening. If you're a mix of both, you'll have to do it video by video. Problem is, I do my videos like a week in advance and completely forget everything I talk about, so I can't do it at that level. I also shouldn't really have to worry too much because at the moment I don't get adverts on my videos because not monetized. Am I back at? It looks weird now. So either way, but I will be actually. I'll stay zoomed in a bit just so you guys can read the email. So my content's not made for kids. That's what I'm going with for right now. I think many people will. Apparently, if we get told, wait, but you are doing kids content, we can get told off for that. But at the moment, I don't know what the repercussions are. So this isn't. So currently, we're in the transition period between old decisions and new, because I don't believe these are going to be properly enforced until like January next year. So 2020. Though at the moment we do have to do the made for kids, not made for kids. Yeah, from January though, it's also so they can limit the data that they're collecting from kids to make it safe for them to use the internet. So what's said about disabling personalised ads. You may notice the small challenges. I don't know how they're monitoring like videos they put up, because how do you tell something's made for kids? Say, I'm a gaming channel. I do Stardew Valley, which is kind of childish. I don't know how many people really play it, but Minecraft is a big one that tons of kids play all the time. One of these days I'm going to accidentally show you guys something personal because I don't pay attention to what's on my screen. And what am I going to do? Well, so it's Minecraft. It's for kids. It literally is. I mean, you can get Minecraft on just about any device at this point. It is for kids. Ignore us 20-year-olds still playing. But at the same time, this is just something I found that's sort of the reason I made the video, is so I watch anime. Oh my god, she games and she watches anime. Yeah, I'm the definition of a geek. Anyway, so there's this anime, Nambaka. It's a comedy, but it's definitely not a comedy. And I just found it was hilarious that I think due to the new things they're trying to implement, because it's colourful, it is a colourful anime. I mean, the picture the same. What they've automatically done on the recommended videos is loads of kid stuff. Like, it's all kid stuff. I mean, is SpongeBob really kid stuff? But and it just makes me think, if they're going to do stuff like that, and they're not really paying attention, because this is not made for kids. This is a old video, so there's no way this is going to be it's not going to be tagged at the moment for kids unless the channel owner has stated. Which reminds me, I don't think I've stated yet. And it's just slightly worrying that this, say, for anyone who's watched Nambaka will know, it's not appropriate to be put alongside this. It's not as bad as some of the more ecchi animes out there, but it's definitely a lot of red involved. So I just thought it's amusing whilst they're transitioning. I also don't know how these guys are going to get as much ad revenue, because I say they're stopping personalised ads, which means it's all going to have to be really child friendly. I don't know how many child friendly corporations are paying into YouTube for ad space. So, I mean, technically that's a pool of guys who aren't getting advertising, so I might get monetized a bit quicker. But yeah, it's just it's important changes. It's important. It's also important for you guys to know about it and to be aware that this is what's changing with YouTube. So for any other small content creators, is that they can't provide specific legal advice on what, but we should just follow the FTC's and COPA's guidelines. So I don't know what they're going to expect. They're going to expect some of us who are just borderline, not really either, have to suddenly start putting a swear word in. If they do, I may ask for a swear word of the day, just so we can get it over and done with. Or something like that, because I don't have to swear in my videos just to make sure they're not child friendly. But at the same time, it's just what they've tried to do is make it as detailed as they can to let you know without really telling you anything. I mean, for obvious reasons, 90% of people who are affected are probably really not for kids, or they are, but you're sort of that 13, 14, 15 sort of years, so you'll get out of it, or 10. The other thing is, I don't think they can actually stop. It won't stop kids from finding videos. That's another important thing. It's not going to stop kids from finding the Minecraft videos or PewDiePie or whoever they're trying to look for. It's because PewDiePie is for kids. It's not going to happen. So, like, won't just go, I'm going to sign into my account for my being 12, and, oh, why can't I access my favourite YouTuber anymore? I don't think that's what they're doing. It's just going to be, okay, so this is a child-friendly, this video is child-friendly, less ads. That's what I am imagining. So, yeah, that's how I understand it at the moment. If there's anything big happens, I may update you guys, but I don't really understand what's happening to begin with. I just know that in January stuff are going to. Let's see. Actually, let's quickly check this. Let's see. So those who are for kids will lose their notification bell. So I don't advertise it anyway because I just don't. Save to watch or playlists. I don't know what stories are. And the community tab in the channel page. I don't know how to actually use that. And also, yeah, it's just YouTube merch shelf. Super chat, playback, live chat, donation. Yeah, so it just seems like they're minimizing things that's a good point. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, the learning machine, which is put these guys together. I did a bit of reading into it, but I don't know all the ins and outs because a lot of it goes over my head. I'm not very well known. But yeah, so looking at it, it just means that those people who are content creators for kids, so these guys, are just going to be restricted of what they can do. This has gone on much longer than I expected it to, so I'm just going to end it there with the fun screen. This is what's happening. It's what's going on. If you guys are worried about how it's going to affect non-creators, as far as I know, it won't affect you guys at all. There's nothing that I've seen so far. It's the YouTubers and YouTube itself to deal with. So that's all. Thank you for sitting through this 15 minutes of me really blabbering about nothing, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. So this is Miss C signing off. Goodbye.